Hello, beautiful people. So we're going to do things a little different today. So this is going to be just a general message that you just might need to hear. And I'm going to pull one oracle plus 3 tarot cards, and then we'll go into all the stuff. So Unfinished Symphony, can't even say that word, is your oracle. Now let's see what tarot cards are coming up for you. Now keep in mind this is a collective reading, so if it lands, cool. And if it doesn't, that's totally okay. Just toss it. Now, if you're wanting something that is more personal, you can always find in the description box my information so you can get your own personal reading. Now, let's see what the clarifying cards are. The Fool, Page of Wands, and 4 of Cups. All right, so Unfinished Symphony. That just means that there's some stuff that has not necessarily had the door closed on it or might need the door closed on it. There's some open ends or some open things that need to be addressed in order for you to feel like you can finish the story, you can finish the song. And the clarifying cards that are coming up here is you got to be able to take the risk on what that conversation is, because it looks like here that there's some things that have just not been handled or dealt with, almost like in a passive way. So been hiding from it or been hoping someone else would do it. And your sign or kind of your message is that you get to take charge and be the person or the catalyst to make those things happen, to close the door on things that need to be closed. And this would be through intentionally doing it, even if it feels scary, even if it feels like, oh my God, I don't want to address it. I don't want to talk to that person. I don't want to go into that situation. But by doing that, you're going to be building your own form of confidence. You're going to be building a sense of resiliency or feeling like, okay, you have done your part. You have taken action on the thing in order for you to feel like it's not just happening around you or to you or it's out of your control. You've actually contributed in some way, shape, or form to the resolution or to the door closing, to the thing that needed to be closed. Because this Unfinished Symphony is just indicating that there's just stuff that's open and lingering. It may not serve a purpose while it's open and lingering. It might just continue to show itself again, almost like how things can be cyclical. Now, your final card is the 4 of Cups, which is asking you to not necessarily get attached to what the results are supposed to look like, what they should be, what's going to happen because you stepped up and you were intentional and you did the thing to close the door. If anything, this is asking you to just let things be as they will, to understand that your contribution or your efforts towards it were enough. The expectation or the emotional attachment that might come with it in reference to maybe feeling like, okay, so now what? Or what's supposed to result from this may not be the thing that you need to be worrying or thinking about right now. It's more about what do you actually need to do? Because the feelings of whether it's accomplishment, feeling like you've done something, that confidence that I was talking about, don't necessarily need to be the thing that is part of your plan or action. It's actually something that's going to result with time, but it shouldn't be something that you're expecting or having like a specific timeline and saying like, okay, it has to happen by this point, or I need to see the results by ... It's not going to go according to how you may think it's going to go. So your message is there are some areas that need to have the door shut. You get to be the catalyst for what that is. So be open to being that person to start the conversation, to start the closure, to move forward. And by doing that, you are going to find a resiliency and confidence within yourself as for what starts to show up. And don't get attached to what it's supposed to become in the long run. This is meant for you to heal, have closure, and to move forward. That's your message for today. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe, like, comment below what showed up for you. If you feel like someone else you know could find value, please share this. And as always, it is a pleasure to be doing readings for you. I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.